In the book Ministry of Healing, Ellen White writes, "Christ's method alone will give true success in reaching the people. The Savior mingled with men as one who desired their good. He showed his sympathy for them, ministered to their needs, and won their confidence. And then he bade them, 'Follow me.'" It was this idea that first led the Adventist Church to seek to find ways to meet the needs of people around them. One way they did that was the Dorcas Society. This was created by Martha Byington Amidon and several other women in 1871. This organization was first called the Maternal Society, which was a group of ladies that provided food and clothing and money for needy college students and for local members. In 1874, around the time the Seventh-day Adventists first started working in the Georgia-Cumberland Conference territory, this society was renamed the Dorcas and Benevolent Association. It included now more than 20 single and married women who met together for sewing and food packing bees, and they laid plans to help the poor and the widows and the orphans that were in their neighborhoods. This Dorcas ministry spread throughout the Adventist churches, supported especially by the women as a way to minister in the communities. When churches sprouted in East Tennessee and Georgia, the Dorcas ministry soon also took root. Early Dorcas societies are recorded in Savannah, Georgia, and Collegedale, Tennessee. These groups were meeting needs, sharing clothes, and organizing gatherings. The Dorcas Society was a staple of many churches' outreach ministries for years until 1972. That year, the name was changed to Adventist Community Services, which is the name that continues to this day. One amazing story is the success of a ministry in the heart of the Ottawa and Collegedale area. For many years, the ladies of the Collegedale Seventh-day Adventist Church would gather, just like other Dorcas societies, to mend donated clothing to help meet local needs, or send it to places stricken by war, famine, or natural disasters. Later, other local churches banded together to expand this opportunity for ministry. 5 area churches wanted to work from a centralized location, and soon, with the assistance of Bill Halsey, the Adventist Community Service Building opened its doors in Ottawa in 1986 with 1 paid employee and several dedicated volunteers. That ministry was so important in meeting needs that they soon needed more space. In 1996, the former Red Food Store in Ottawa was transformed into the Samaritan Center. This ministry has now grown to have 50 full-time employees and hundreds of volunteers. The Samaritan Center functions by receiving donation items from the community. The center is able to resell these items through a very popular thrift store. This allows access to people from various economic levels to acquire much-needed household items. This thrift store in turn helps to fund much broader community outreach, which includes social workers, counseling, economic training and support, as well as food boxes and emergency relief. They also provide assistance for students and teachers in local schools. Many businesses, as well as churches from several denominations, are active in the ministry of the Samaritan Center. Each fall, young people from Collegedale Academy support this outreach by collecting almost 8 tons of non-perishable food. The Samaritan Center was directed for almost 18 years by Tony Dahlberg, who recently retired in 2024. During that time, thrift store sales hit more than $2 million in revenue, and $6.5 million was invested into the lives of neighbors in need. The Samaritan Center continues to be a place where people wounded by life find help for today and hope for tomorrow. Erin Westberg is the current director, dedicated to continuing this legacy of service.
The Samaritan Center injects help and hope into the difficult chapters of people's stories. God blesses our efforts to meet tangible needs with compassion and care. For nearly 4 decades, this ministry has brought together churches, businesses, schools, and individuals to serve our community with the love of Christ. As we continue this service, our goal remains the same: to be a place where those in need find help for today and hope for tomorrow.
Adventist Community Services continues to take many shapes across the Georgia-Cumberland Conference through thrift stores, food pantries, homeless ministries, shower trailers, and disaster relief. In our next video, we will talk about the impact of ACS across our conference and into the communities of South Georgia. How can you be the church by getting involved in this type of community outreach?